Good morning. McAvinue School, Mr. Domina here, handling the McAvinue morning announcements. Today is Wednesday, October 19th, 2022. Thank you once again for joining me for the Wednesday edition of McAvinue's morning announcements. So we have lots to cover as usual, but we are going to start out with a couple of quick reminders, everyone. So on Monday, October 24th, which will be the Monday right after this up and coming weekend, it's picture day at McAvinue, which means we're going to take a picture of every single student at McAvinue. So make sure that you wear your best clothes, get your hair ready to roll, brush those teeth so your smile will look perfect. And if you're interested and your parents are interested in purchasing a picture package, those are the envelopes that we have sent home with you already. You simply pick the package that you want, make sure that you have money in there, and you bring that form with you downstairs to the gymnasium when you're getting your picture taken. We will take your picture, and in a couple weeks, an envelope will come in with your pictures in there, and they're going to look awesome. So that is a picture day reminder for everybody at McAvinue. We already have the posters up around the school. I will let your families know and remind them as we get closer to the weekend and over the weekend so you can be 100% prepared. Remember, these are individual pictures, everyone. Class pictures happen in the springtime. All right. So that is your picture day reminder. I'm very excited. It should be awesome. Remember, all of McAvinue's faculty, make sure to get your picture taken so you will get an ID. I know we talked about that at our last meeting. It's important for everybody to have their ID so they know who you are and that you are working at McAvinue. So don't miss out, teachers, as well. Another reminder, we have McAvinue's Trunk or Treat family celebration happening on Thursday, October 27th, which is next week from 5 o'clock to 6:30 p.m. over at St. Rita's Church. That is the church across the street in that back parking lot. We'll have our cars there. They'll be decorated. We'll be dressed up. You'll have a chance to go trick-or-treating. You'll wear your costume there. We'll have Lowell PD will be there. That's police department. Maybe the fire will be there. Maybe a food truck. There's going to be lots of excitement over there. All you simply have to do is show up, bring your trick-or-treating bag if that is your thing and you celebrate Halloween. Go around. We'll give you some candy. It'll be a great, great event. I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, it's going to be super, super awesome. It's a way to really launch into Halloween, which will be the following Monday. It's going to be really, really cool. So don't miss out. Some of you brought in candy bags already. We appreciate that, but continue to bring those candy bags in because we're going to use some of that candy when we pass it out to families when they come over to that event. So there is your Trunk or Treat McAvinue's family celebration that's going to happen next Thursday. I'm so excited. I can't wait for everyone to see the costumes that we have worked up. It's going to be really, really cool. All right, everyone. Now we're ready to start our day as one unified collective school, showing our ultimate sign of respect. That's right, by reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. So let's stand up, turn your voice off, get your right hand over your heart, make sure to face the flag that's in your classroom or learning space, and we will begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Nice job, everyone. Moving right into McAvinue's yoga pose. Yes, it is still the same pose, that orange pose called the cat pose, where we release tension through a nice upper body stretch, just like a cat does. But remember what I talked about a couple of weeks ago? A dog does the same thing when they do that long stretch. Right on the ground, they actually do that to release tension. They're not getting the stretch that you think they are because they're tired. It's actually to release tension. I did a little research on that. So let's get to it. Remember, the cat pose starts in the seated mountain pose. So we have two options for that. You can be seated in your chair with your feet on the ground and your hands in your lap. That's one option. Option number two is you could be at the meeting area on the rug, sitting crisscross applesauce, hands again in your lap. So it's your choice depending on where you're sitting. The first move is that we put our fingers together, interlocking our fingers, and we put them over our head, right? We take a deep breath in. And as we release that breath, we bend over in position number 3, right at the waist. Make sure that we're facing our legs, the floor, or the rug area with your head down. Take a deep breath in and release it. You should start to feel that stretch right in your shoulders and your back area, upper back and lower back. Take a deep breath in. And I want you to move into position number 2, which is your hands above your head with your fingers still interlocked. Release that breath. And now I want you to simply place your hands down in your lap. So that's it. That's the cat pose. Very easy pose. I already feel like I've released tension in my shoulders and my lower back. Yeah, so it definitely worked for me, and hopefully it worked for you today. Remember, on Friday we pause yoga. I do give you a reminder about the cat pose, but it'll be Friday dance party. That's how we get our bodies and minds working together as one in a fun way, celebrating all the hard work we've accomplished. Remember, you can also do the cat pose tomorrow when we have our old school intercom speaker announcements. Your teacher could choose to do the cat pose on Friday as well. It's up to you. You can do it as an individual. So it's your choice, but that is the cat pose. So nice job, everyone. Stay tuned on Monday, brand new yoga pose that we'll be launching. It's birthday time at McAvinue. And remember, on Wednesday, we cover the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday birthdays. So yesterday was Tuesday, October 18th. It was Lorenzo's birthday in room 108. And today's birthday on October 19th, it's Camilla's birthday in room 304. And on Thursday, October 20th, which is tomorrow, it's Valentina's birthday in room 310. So let's get our celebration round of applause, hands ready to go so we can celebrate in full McAvinue style these birthdays that we just covered on this edition of Morning Announcements. All right. So hopefully you'll be able to celebrate with family and friends, having a good time doing some of the things that you love the most. Always great. So stay tuned for the Friday edition where we cover the Friday and Saturday birthdays to wrap up our week. And remember, everyone, no faculty birthdays at McAvinue, no staff birthdays this week. So just student birthdays. All right. Moving right into McAvinue's joke of the day. Remember, the theme seems to be Halloween, if that's something that you celebrate, or a spooky theme for the joke. And today's joke will continue with that theme. When do cows turn into werewolves? Whoa. When do cows turn into werewolves? That's a good one. Think about that. Think about cows. All right. Turning into a werewolf. Very interesting joke. Do you have your guess, prediction, or suggestion locked in your mind? All right. Here's the answer. All right. During a full moon. That's when cows turn into werewolves, during a full moon. All right, and here's the graphic. So we have a cow right there literally transforming into a werewolf, and the cow right now is going, ooh. All right, that's McAvinnue's joke of the day. Remember to share it with family and friends to get them to smirk, to get them to smile, and better yet, to get them to laugh. That's the whole idea of doing these jokes, and that visual is actually a really cool visual. I can't believe I found something like that. Stay tuned for the Friday edition where we have another joke to wrap up our week. That is a good one. All right, good news stories today. We only have two. Take a look at that picture. As everybody knows, it's ST Math STEM Week Challenge, and we have some homerooms or grade level classrooms that are participating. The goal of this is that you're still logging on to ST Math like you normally do, but you have to set a goal for yourself as a class, right? You set that goal, you check in with yourself, similar to Dealer's Choice Core Value Challenge that we do on Friday. Set a goal, check in with yourself, and then figure out if you've accomplished that goal. These are the goals that are set up from our third grade students in room 304. They want to think before you do, use your math tools, believe in yourself. When you get stuck, you pause, you watch Gigi, you try, you ask a friend, or you ask your teacher. Another thing they want to work on is never give up and be ready to learn. So these students in room 304 have a really, really good plan, and they are one of our classrooms that are participating in the STEM Week Challenge. So nice job, students in room 304. I think you're going to accomplish whatever goal you set if you follow those steps that are there. So nice job. All right, so we have more good news in STEAM Studio. Many of you know the book, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. So Mrs. Patterson in STEAM Studio reviewed that book with students in third grade, and they had designed a structure, a house with some limitations there using the materials that they provided, and they had to create something, had to be really creative with engineering, include certain elements that were there. They had to do a lot of planning. It's very, very cool, and there's some examples of the work that was there. So again, STEAM Studio, cutting edge, one of the most exciting parts of the week for you when you have a chance to go to STEAM Studio. Again, Mrs. Patterson killing it up there, doing an amazing job, and students are really liking it. So I always like to share out those stories. So that's it for our good news stories for today. So let's get our celebration round of applause, hands ready to go, or in this case, congratulations celebration round of applause, hands ready to go. All right, stay tuned for the Friday edition of Morning Announcements where we will have more good news stories to share, probably a little ST Math update as well. All right, so when you see that teal brick wall this week, you know it's time to talk about McAvinnue's core values. What's the first one, everyone? All right, respect. And that second one, bingo, responsibility. And the third one, very important one, safety. Nice job, everyone. So today, Your core value challenge that I really want you to focus on is a combination of respect and responsibility together, right? So, number one, responsibility. I want you to really focus on completing your work and giving your very best effort. That's a very easy thing to do. But the middle of the week, sometimes we start to lose what we call stamina. We're a little bit tired. It's in the middle of the week, and we want to say, like, I'm going to take a break. I don't want you to do that. I want you to power through, continue to work really hard around your work, make sure you follow your schedule, and be a responsible McAvenue Lion. That is the responsibility, challenge, and respect. I'm going back to treating each other with respect, right? So that means student to student, treating each other with respect, using some kind words, right? Respectful actions, being kind. Also, treating your teachers with respect by responding to them appropriately, also using polite and kind words. So we have a respect challenge and responsibility challenge on this Wednesday. All right. Double thumbs up if you think you could do both of those things. All right. I know you can. And remember, when we put respect, responsibility, and safety all together, we will continue to make McAvenue the best school that we all know. So that's it from me on this Wednesday edition. Let's do our fist bump sign out. Let's get it. Let's turn it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So go get them today. Work hard today. Laugh today. Smile today. Remember your double core value challenge today. Respect and responsibility are the areas we focused on. And I gave you some examples. Remember, enjoy getting outside today. It's a little bit cooler. So remember, this is the time of the year that we want to dress in layers, sweatshirt, jacket. And if it gets warm, you can take it off. It's easier to take something off when you're warm, or it's a lot more uncomfortable and harder when you don't have anything to put on when you're cold, right? So always dress in layers, wear multiple things. Like I have my McAvenue pullover on, I have a t-shirt on, but also I wore my McAvenue vest today, and I took that off when I was inside because it's warm, but when I go outside in a couple minutes, I'm going to put that vest back on. So that is dressing in layers, all right? Very important to do. That's it. So enjoy your Wednesday, everybody. Have a lot of fun, and you will catch up with me in all the usual places, which is everywhere. So go get them. Have fun, and I'll see you soon. Take care.